What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully each and every one of you guys is having a great and amazing day. If it's your first time stopping by, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow me on both of my social media links, both Snapchat and Instagram. Today we are going to be installing a TurboSmart boost reference adapter. Let's get started POV style. And a must needed essential. Alright, you guys, let's get started. So the first step was to remove the engine cover. I already did that in the last install. I never reinstalled it because I knew I was going to be doing this. After that, we removed the intake. It's simple, just 2 worm clamps. We'll take them off, put them out of the way. Next up was this boost line right here. You simply take this clip off, which I already did, as you guys see before I started recording. And now we have to remove this line from the hard plastic. So the boost line isn't coming off as easy as I'd like, so we got this heat gun. We're just gonna kind of heat it up a little. Hopefully it's coming pretty difficult. And there it is. Next thing that we're going to do here is finish removing this vacuum line. So let's compress this clamp, pull it down, and gently remove it. Heat gun again. Put a little rubber plug over where we removed that vacuum line, so I'm going to warm it up to make it easier to pull off because it's cold as shit out, so everything wants to be a little more difficult than it's supposed to. Then once it's on, we just put the clamp that we took off of this hose that came like this, and so I just reused one of the clamps to make everything easy. I don't know if you guys could see that, but there's this part right down here on the manifold that we have to remove and connect the vacuum line to. All right, you guys, we are back from getting some vacuum hose. Unfortunately, I had forgotten. Now it's time to remove that clip. Oh, hell no. All right, you guys, so now what we're gonna do is take this little black piece off. We're gonna heat it up with the heat gun. That should be good. A little more heat. Turn it the other way. And there we are. Trash. All right, you guys, on to the next step. So you see 1, 2, and 3 ports. So essentially what we're gonna do is go ahead and tap 2 of them in like so. And the middle one, we're gonna put a plug in it because we're not gonna be using it. But before we do that, it's probably a smart idea so we don't have a vacuum leak to use some Teflon tape or some plumber's tape. Alright, you guys, when everything is said and done, it should look exactly like that. Alright guys, so right now we are putting the boost line back onto the factory solenoid, or I should say some longer tube, because we are going to attach it to the boost reference adapter. All the way there? No, that's good. Alright guys, next up, as you see, I zip-lied these. You don't want to do it too tight to cut off the vacuum circulation, obviously. So I think this is how it's supposed to go, guys. I haven't really recorded too much in the last few minutes, but as you see, I have, from the hard line over here that connects to the solenoid, I have the vacuum line connected to the boost reference adapter, and then we have from this line that runs across the manifolds to the boost reference adapter, and then we connect it to the manifold. Anyhow guys, that's how you install it for a stock boost reference adapter, but we are moving the location of the blow-off valve, so the install is going to be a little bit different. So we're going to reattach the stock hose right here and change the location of this. So this part is back to factory now, so this hose goes back to here, and as you see, we still have this hose attached. So right now, what we're gonna do, you're gonna have to do this in the factory step as well. We're gonna be reattaching this to the manifold, but what we're gonna do is, since we have some Teflon tape handy, and it's easy to rip, we're gonna take a decent long piece and we're just gonna make rope out of it. And we're gonna tie a knot here so we don't lose this clip. So now if we do drop this clip, we have this long Teflon tail hanging and we can easily locate it. Or you can always just tie it to your hood prop. Like so. Now if you drop it, you had an accident, simply just pull it up. Alright, now it's time to attach it. I'm going to do this off camera because you really can't see it anyhow. And the reason why I say that boost reference adapter setup is for factory applications is because, well, we got this blow-off valve to install. And this isn't going in the factory location, it is going on a charge pipe in the bottom. So unfortunately, we have to run a vacuum line, which we'll tap into right here. So that's what the boost reference adapter is for. This install, the purpose of this install was to accommodate for this, but I decided to show you guys how it would be for a factory location. It's good for any blow-off valve really, except if you're going for a location like this and really you're just blocking off the other line later on in the install. Alright you guys, now you saw how to install that TurboSmart boost reference adapter. It's a pretty simple install. Honestly, if it's done right, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. It doesn't take all that much time, and it makes the car sound so much better. Say if you're running a Boomba blow-off valve or a TurboSmart blow-off valve, it will get rid of that hissing noise on the freeway. Your car will no longer be constantly venting, which is a positive thing, right? So that's going to conclude today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Hit me up for that merchandise. If you want that merchandise, go ahead and message me on either Instagram or Snapchat. Links right here, one more time.
Dude, you're not.
By the way, guys, it's a good idea to use something else besides this because it just kind of slipped out. Let's see if we can drop it again. Anyhow, let's get back to finishing this video. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. Until next time, I'm out.
Never be slowing it down, never be slowing it down, ayy. I keep my foot on the gas, I keep my foot on the gas, ayy. I know I'm never gonna crash, I know I'm never gonna crash.